Get enough air.
No. I can't make it go, guys, but look at this. I don't have enough air in my lungs. My lungs are bad. I can't help it.
Yeah,
look at
fine excuse.
Look at my beautiful pinwheel that Sherm gave me today. He got him at the doctor's office. Yeah, he got him at the doctor's office. I'm not lying. He got one for himself, and he brought me back one. But he also got a cup with a lid on it that's got a special little saying on the front.
Mission statement.
A mission statement or whatever. And I did not get a cup. All I get was this.
Go to the doctor.
And you won't even put it in my flower bed for me. My aunt's coming out tomorrow, and she will put it in my flower bed. You'll see a picture of it tomorrow as my cover photo for the video. My pinwheel in my flower garden. Aw, crap.
You put it in your flower bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now.
Huh?
Yeah. And yours too.
No, I put mine in
But
the
it'd be
flower
so
bed.
pretty.
No.
Please.
I'm keeping mine.
Please.
I'm keeping mine.
Please.
I'm keeping mine.
Please.
I'm keeping mine.
Please. Okay, that's mine. All right. Today was National, well, this week's National Health Week at the doctor, I guess, so there too.
No.
At the doctors around here, I guess, so that's why they're giving out stuff. I bet the kids really love, you know, getting it. I'm probably more excited about it than the kids are.
Probably.
Sad. Sherm's like, if you want a cup, you got to go to the doctor.
That's right.
Wah.
They asked me if I wanted a cup.
Well, when they call me, I'm going to be like, I'm not coming in because you guys didn't give me a cup.
They didn't ask you.
I'm offended.
They asked me.
I know, that's what I said.
I am a valued customer.
When they call me to say, we'd like to see you, we haven't seen you in a while, I'm going to say, I refuse to come because I'm so hurt that I did not get a cup.
If they would have seen you, then you would have got a cup.
I wanted a cup.
Well, you got to go to your doctor appointments. I'm a valued customer.
They're trying to force me to trick me into going to the doctor trying to trick me into getting a cup. I had to go to the doctor to get it.
That's right.
This is not right.
That's right. Go to the doctor, you'll get a cup. If you don't go to the doctor, you won't get a cup.
I'll just steal Sherm's cup.
You won't either.
When he's in bed tonight, I'll take it.
Don't think so.
Okay, guys. If you keep mocking me, I'm going to come over there and take the cup.
No, you're not.
And your pinwheel.
You take my pinwheel.
I'll take the pinwheel.
You take my pinwheel.
Oh, I'll take it.
You ain't.
I will.
You take my pinwheel. You ain't got enough air to blow a balloon.
Tell me about it.
You used to be able to blow balloons.
I know. All right. Shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up. I know what you're talking about. He's talking about when I got in my first car accident. My only car accident. When I, just started first driving. Oh my God. What a joke. I was such a moron. I was like, 18 or something. No. I was 16 or 17. No, I was 18. Yeah, because Cindy wouldn't let me drive. I was living with my aunt. She wouldn't let me drive. She was afraid. Pretty good judgment, I would say. Anyway, I had a bunch of balloons in my car that I'd blowed up, and I had them in, trash bags. But they wasn't tied up that good, I guess. And I was driving down to go pick up my younger sister to go help me decorate this place that I rented out for my other sister's wedding shower that I was going to have for her that day. Driving down the road almost to her house, probably not 2 miles away, one of the balloons escaped from the bag, gets under my feet, under the steering wheel, and I tried to pick up the balloon, go through a fence, knocking down the poles. A pole comes through the car, fence post, Oh, the car was totaled. Car was totaled. And it's a long story, but there was an angel with me that day. I swear she was an angel. Because one minute she was there helping me do everything. There was nobody there. Nobody there. I was all alone on the road. Then she was there. She was a off-duty police officer. And she helped with everything. And next time I turned around to talk to the police officer when he had got there, she was gone. Long story about that, but yeah, I think God sent her to me. I think she was an angel, for sure. I really, really, truly do. And I was very lucky. Oh, I didn't have to go to the hospital. They tried and tried to get me to go, but back then I was stubborn and would not go to the doctor or the hospital for nothing. And I had a migraine for 3 days straight and was pulling glass out of my head and my hair for days. But other than that, I was fine. But I even went that day still and threw her wedding shower after I got in the wreck. I still went and did that. But my car was totaled. And of course my sister thought it was a big joke and laughed about it and her and her boyfriend at the time tried to get my car for, basically nothing. They always laughed at my expense. But yes, I still threw them. I threw them a baby shower. I threw them a wedding shower. I was always doing stuff for them. But that's why you're not supposed to treat people the way they treat you all the time. When they treat you bad, you're still supposed to be good to them. Just like Jesus says, be good to your enemies. So, still good to them regardless. But that was a long story. Sorry about that. I thought, should I cut this short and just make it into a vlog? But I'll go ahead and do the Bible reading. I haven't made a long one in a while, so hopefully you guys won't be too upset. Let's go ahead and get started. 1 Corinthians chapter 9. So we'll be reading today. But we're only going to be reading verses 1 through verse 18 today. I'm talking about Paul's rights as an apostle. And this will be Paul talking. Am I not free? Am I not an apostle? Have I not seen Jesus our Lord? Are you not the result of my work in the Lord? Even though I may not be an apostle to others, surely I am to you, for you are the seal of my apostleship in the Lord. This is my defense to those who sit in judgment on me. Don't we have the right to food and drink? Don't we have the right to take a believing wife along with us, as do the other apostles and the Lord's brothers and Cephas? Or is it only I and Barnabas who lack the right to not work for a living? Who serves a soldier at his own expense? Who plants a vineyard and does not eat its grapes? Who tends a flock and does not drink the milk? Do I say merely on a human authority? Doesn't the law say the same thing? For it is written in the law of Moses, do not muzzle an ox while it is treading out the grain. Is it about oxen that God is concerned? Surely he says this for us, doesn't he? Yes, this was written for us because whoever plows and threshes should be able to do so in the hope of sharing in the harvest. If we have sown spiritual seed among you, it is too much if we reap the material harvest from you. If others have this right of support from you, shouldn't we have it all the more? But we did not use this right. On the contrary, we put up with anything rather than hinder the gospel of Christ. Don't you know that those who serve in the temple get their food from the temple, and that those who serve at the altar share in what is offered on the altar? In the same way, the Lord has commanded that those who preach the gospel should receive their living from the gospel. But I have not used any of these rights, and I am not writing this in the hope that you would do such things for me, for I would rather die than allow anyone to deprive me of this boast. For when I preach the gospel, I cannot boast, since I am compelled to preach. Woe to me if I do not preach the gospel. If I preach voluntarily, I have a reward. If not voluntarily, I am simply discharging the trust committed to me. What then is my reward? Just this, that in preaching the gospel I may offer it free of charge, and so not make full use of my rights as a preacher of the gospel. Paul really has turned into a good man, hasn't he? Since he was Saul. See how much Jesus can turn a person around? That's a complete, like Paul is a totally different person. I guess that's why the Lord gave him a new name, because he was going to be like a totally new person. So he changed his name to Paul instead of Saul. Alright guys, we're going to continue on with Psalm 33 today, and we'll be reading verses 12 through verse 22. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, the people who choose for his inheritance. From heaven the Lord looks down and sees all mankind. From his dwelling place he watches all who live on earth. He who forms the hearts of all, who considers everything they do. No king is saved by the size of his army. No warrior escapes by his great strength. A horse is a vain hope for deliverance. Despite all its great strength, it cannot save. But the eyes of the Lord are on those who fear him, on those whose hope is in the unfailing love, to deliver them from death and keep them alive in famine. We wait and hope for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. May your unfailing love be with us, Lord, even as we put our hope in you. And that was Psalm 33, verses 12 through 22. Lastly, for our Bible reading today is Proverbs chapter 21, and we'll be reading verses 11 and verse 12. Proverbs 21:11 says, "When a mocker is punished, the simple gain wisdom. By paying attention to the wise, they get knowledge." And Proverbs 21:12 says, "The righteous one takes note of the house of the wicked and brings the wicked to ruin." Okay guys, that was our Bible reading for today. Sorry it took a little longer than usual for me yakking on and on. I think Sherm's going to go out and take a picture of the flower bed for me with my pinwheel in it now, so I'll probably just use the cover photo for it today, because knowing me, I will probably forget to do it tomorrow. So I'll go ahead and make it the cover photo today if it'll let me. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, or a great start to your weekend, I should say. It's only Friday. I can't keep these days straight half the time. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye guys. God bless.